today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Super Mario Luigi. Spot's already had a look at the Mario in a previous review, and of course Luigi was being released. I wanted to add him to the collection as well. I found this at my local comic book store, luckily enough. Luigi comes with a brick block, comes also with a red shell, a pair of interchangeable hands, and of course himself. Side of the package, just some artwork from other releases from the line, and on the back, there's his brother. There's his brother Mario. Indicated also down below, those are his accessories. Again, the interchangeable hands, comes with a adjustable neck, the shell, and a brick block. Finally, underneath, you can follow them on Facebook and Twitter at Tamashii Nations. Tamashii Nation on Twitter, tamashii.usa on Facebook. That being said, Spot's going to take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Luigi. There's more heading away, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. So, with Luigi out of the box, let's have a look at the figure. We'll look at the accessories in a second. He looks really neat. I have more of a soft spot for Luigi than I think I do for Mario, because whenever I went to friends' houses, maybe you were the same, you went to friends' houses, they always wanted to play as the main character. You were always relegated to the sidekick, and I don't want to ever really consider Luigi a sidekick, but ultimately, he never really had the exposure that his brother had, and Mario a lot of times took the fame. Unless you were two players, then Luigi finally got his moment to shine. He looks as if he was taken right out of the video game, and more the later, kind of really the GameCube games onward, you have Luigi looking like this. Also played Luigi in all the sports games. Again, you guessed it. I always went to friends' houses. I always ended up playing as Luigi. But I really like this. Really like him a lot. Let's reach off camera and bring in his brother, which we've already had a look at in a previous review. There's Mario. Obviously, Luigi has to be taller than Mario, as he does appear like that in the games, except really technically for like the older Mario games where Luigi was ultimately just a repaint of, a recoloring of Mario, which, poor Luigi. But they do gel well together. Luigi's got the darker overalls versus Mario. Mario's got a big smile, big open smile on his face, where Luigi's a little more reserved. And I like that, I kind of like that. Now, with Mario, this isn't not going to be a Mario review, granted, but with Mario, he came with a mystery box. He also came with a coin, and he also came with a magic mushroom. Luigi, by comparison, has a little more going on to it, but then technically, Mario, at the time he was released, there was also add-on packs that were sold the same time, so you could get like a little more going on with Mario, even though, bare basics Mario didn't really come with a whole lot. So just move these out of the way. Luigi, on the other hand, as you can see, does come with a little bit more going on. He comes with like the shell, he comes with other things that would have been pretty much covered off with the add-on packs that you could have bought with the Mario, and they would have been separate packs. First things first, he does come with a clear neck, which is adjustable. It adjusts in 4 places. And Mario, same way, on the back, you want to take Luigi's back plate off here. Kind of harder, you need fingernails for this. And you want to swap it out with this piece here. The peg's into place, and as you can see, this will allow Luigi to plug into the back of the clear stand. And then from there, you can take this and plug it into the base. Oops, try not to drop. Oh, Luigi, I'm so sorry. Oh, Mamma Mia! Mamma Mia is right. Let's plug that back into place. This plate sometimes wants to come off a little too frequently for my liking. We get Luigi to... There we go. There we go. Get him posed first, then we'll plug him back into place. Compensate a little bit by the adjustable. As you can see, yeah, this unpegs a little more than what I would prefer. But you can get Luigi posed like so. Really neat. I like that. Now, the bases also have 2 additional plugs that theoretically you could add other things like the blocks. You could also put the shell in Luigi's hand. I'll show you guys that in a second. But it's a great way to display the piece. Also, again, bringing back Mario, if you had 2 of the stands, You know, you could have the brothers leaping together. Mamma mia! There we go. And let's take him off the display stand. Again, I wish this was, I think, the same issue I had with Mario 2. The back plate that you swap for just does not want to peg into place enough because there's not enough clearance. There's just these really small holes, I really should say small pegs, that it's not enough to hold them in place. Now granted, it would be the worst case scenario that they make things super hard to get out, and it would be even more difficult to get the plate off. But there you go. Also the block on the bottom, I don't know if can actually technically, no it doesn't. I was going to say it could technically connect. It's pretty much just a free floating piece until you have the other components, because it doesn't peg into any spot necessarily. But we've seen these before, the brick block. With the add-on I think had 2 of these, so now you have a 3rd one. I wonder if there is a collector out there that's probably bought a whole ton of these to recreate even like World 1-1. That would be very sad, but then also I would be the same person that would be looking at saying, oh my god, that's so cool. So very cool. Okay, so we looked at the back plate. Luigi also has a pair of interchangeable hands, but before we do that, let's have a look at his articulation, the posability on Mario, or on Luigi here. He has a ball joint. His head doesn't move up and down very much, but you can rotate the head all the way around. He has hinged shoulders, which really only go to about that much. They also do rotate all the way around. He has a hinge in the elbow. He has a swivel point in the glove. Doesn't have any swivel in the waist necessarily, unfortunately. That's just due to the way that they're designed. But the legs, at least, compensate that by you get a lot of movement going on in the legs. Legs also hinge out. He has a hinge in the knee, and then finally he has a ball joint in the foot. There you have his posability. Okay, so then he does also have interchangeable hands, and to accomplish that we want to wiggle these off very easily to come off. Luckily, pop these off. And thumbsies go in, so of course we want to put this glove on first. Doesn't really matter, you can put the other glove on first if you want. I just have opted to put this glove on first. And I find with the gloves, getting them off, easy enough. Getting them on can be difficult. Just saying. Because unfortunately, the gloves are slightly rubbery. The peg is slightly rubbery. But the easiest way around that is just do a little bit of wiggling. Put pressure on it while you're wiggling the glove on. This one did not peg in as successful as the other one. I don't know why this one actually has been giving me problems. Even when I got it out of packaging, this one glove just does not want to plug properly into place. So there you have Luigi with his open hands, with arms wide open. He does come with a shell. Now the shell plugs 2 different ways. You can either plug it this way if you want to have him running, or you can plug it this way. And depending on which way you plug it, let's just put him right there for a second. Stand, and put him up here. There we go. Depending on how you want to plug it, he comes with 2 different clips. One pair of clips are long straight clips, and the other ones are angular clips. So depending on how you want to have him holding the shell, these can plug in like this. We want to make sure we line these up properly. There we go. No. Here we go. Try these. Try it the other way. Unfortunately, because no fault to Bandai, but unfortunately because the holes of the shell are black, sometimes it's hard to actually make out how the peg goes into place. And you get something that looks like this. Now this would be if you want to hold the shell this way, but if you want to have the shell facing the opposite way, you want to plug the straight ones into the shell. Or they go like this. So I kind of prefer to have the shell facing this way, and then very carefully you can plug these into Luigi's hands. You don't have to be so careful with it, but I just got that one hand that wants to unplug from itself. plug those in like that. And there you've got Luigi holding the shell. A nice touch. And of course you can kind of have him running like this. You can plug his back, you know, into the display stand, and you get a really neat looking diorama. The thing about Playmates, though, with the SH Figuarts stuff, is that I wish it wasn't just limited to the Mario properties. And let me actually rephrase that. It's not necessarily the Mario properties, but like specifically the Mario games. What I'd love to have seen with Luigi, and even really for that matter Mario, is more other game-specific accessories. And where am I going with this? Well, like Luigi, for example, has always been relegated to the sidekick of Mario in all of these games. But I would love to have seen if SH Figuarts could have given Luigi like the ghost pack, and he could have had the ghost vacuum from Luigi's Mansion. That would have been kind of cool. Or, you know, for that matter, Mario, once again, Mario could have come with more, just more things outside the realm of the original Mario Brothers game. I would have loved to have seen that. Maybe we'll get add-on packs. It's very possible we'll get add-on packs to the characters, or maybe they're just gonna, you know, release them with the characters or the accessories that we're seeing right now. I would personally love to see more expansions, giving us more options, giving us more ways to display these pieces, without the hope that we're not just going to get another Luigi down the road with the backpack, you know. But despite the fact that he doesn't have a lot of accessories outside the realm of Mario Brothers, it's still an awesome piece. Still really like Luigi here. Say what you will about Luigi. Say he's really essentially just a green Mario in the original Mario Brothers game, but there's something to be said about this little plumber, at least his brother, that I just really like. I've always liked Luigi. I always played him, and yeah, good old Luigi. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Super Mario, even Luigi's not even in the title, Luigi. Certainly stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Mario!